Welcome to this edition of the Who's Who TV show. As usual, a TV show where we're able to bring to you a lot of business information, updates on the HerVenture mobile app, and also a lot of information about companies operating in Guyana so that you know what's happening in Guyana, the type of companies that you should be testing out, and so much more. I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga. I'm your host as usual. And this week we start off with a bit of an update on our HerVenture outreaches. As you know, we would have exceeded 3,000 women entrepreneurs and aspiring women entrepreneurs now using the HerVenture app. We continue to get fantastic feedback from many of the users who have completed all 85 modules on the app as well, and the feedback is just fantastic. We'll be hearing today from Annabelle and Tirandai, who will be sharing their feedback on the app as well, and we'll be able to see a navigation video of how the app really works. We are also really happy with the collaboration with GT&T, especially during the Christmas Village that was held at Main Street in Georgetown. Over the past couple of weeks, our team would have been working together with GT&T to ensure that many of the visitors to the Christmas Village were able to also understand how to use the app, get it downloaded, and get on their way to learning a lot more about business as well. In the coming week, we will have a presence at various GT&T stores. So if you are heading to one of the GT&T offices or stores, look out for the HerVenture team, because especially if you want to learn more about business, or you are running a business and you want to add to your knowledge, learn new strategies that will allow you to grow your business faster, make sure that you head over to the HerVenture booth so that the team there is able to demonstrate to you how the app works and help you to get started as well. So let's take a look and listen as well to Annabelle and Tirandai on their experiences with the app.
My name is Annabelle Carter Sharma. I am the company secretary and operations director for the fund company, which trades as the Bouncy Castle Rentals Company. A lot of finance information. I'm a technical person, so going through the app, I was able to learn a lot more about finance, marketing, social media, and I'm happy to be able to apply those to Bouncy Castle Rentals. It's a lot more than I expected. I thought it was just posting on Facebook and Instagram and things like that, but it's really not. You have to put a lot more thought and effort into what it is you produce to post, and that will be my challenge going forward. And I've already started to produce my e-commerce platform. So I have everything else down. So it's just to implement the marketing, the social media, the e-commerce, and knowing how to target and who to target, when to target. It's a wonderful tool that enables you to learn about little things you may not have known, how little things help to improve your business and improve the steps. So instead of them being giant goals, they're actually broken down into nice tiny steps for you to use to accomplish your goals. So for me and the social media platform, I will actually be able to produce my e-commerce platform, make it easier for anybody to purchase items off of us, or at least in my case, it would be ordering items. Right? And so it's easy for you to make a few clicks and order, and then we just show up on your event date. So it is awesome to be able to do all of that and learn all of those things and put it into practice.
Hi everyone, I'm Keon Parsan, founder and teacher of Yoga Hub. I heard of the HerVenture app on Facebook, and I must say it's quite a classic little app, very concise and to the point. For me, it might sound weird, but it actually felt like playing a game. Very short slides and, nice little sounds. Oh, a lot about business. Being a person from the science field, learning business management was just easy for me. Digital marketing, accessing new markets, and business resilience. Those were three modules that literally wised me up, helping me to understand where I am at this point in my business and where I want to be and how I can get there. Accessing new markets. Basically, I never thought I had, as a small business owner, I never really thought that I had the ability to bargain and go out and, basically just bargain for the betterment of my business. Also, most times when small businesses go to apply for loans and seek a business partner, they always tend to be suppressed because, you're already very small. Now I know that I have the right to do that, and I can do that confidently and be successful at it. Oh, definitely. I will be implementing these. First of all, I need to dedicate more time to the growth of my business through digital marketing. I do know it's time consuming and I wasn't paying much attention to that. I kind of neglected it, and this app really showed me that that is something that I should be paying attention to. That is on top of the list. And business resilience, I think that being a resilient person itself did actually contribute to the growth of my business to where it is now. But with HerVenture's information and the education I gained from there, I'll be actually able to get myself through a crisis and know how to get help and access better for my business. All right, so I would highly recommend anyone to take this HerVenture app. Download it. It's free, it's simple to use. It's nothing big about what we would actually learn in business classes and so on. Simply because many of the things that we neglect, many of the things we didn't know, very simple things for the growth of our business has been put together in this app to let us, just be confident to grow.
So I'm Vishnu Doerga. You might be seeing me almost everywhere on the HerVenture banners. So let's just get started. This is what the app looks like when you have it downloaded in your phone. When you click on it, here's what the loading screen looks like. So you'll see some of the logos popping up. This is the interface that's generally used the most. Here you'll see the learning tracks that we discussed a bit earlier. There are 9 learning tracks, so I'll just go ahead and scroll through so that everyone's able to see some of the tracks there. Some very key topics such as accessing finance, digital marketing. I know this one everybody is a bit hyper over now. We have e-commerce, and the latest one, business resilience through a crisis. So as mentioned, the app is very gamified. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on one of them so we can see how it works. So when you click on the app, you'll see the module opens up, and there's also the timings on how long a lesson takes. So 4 minutes, which is pretty good timing for somebody to finish these really fast. And the best part is when you finish them, you get excited because you get those tokens. So you'll see, as mentioned before, we were talking about swipe cards. So there's how to prepare for a loan application. You'll go ahead and you swipe that. They'll let you know what you're going to be learning. They'll let you know the variety of financing products available in the market. This is usually done for all the different topics. You can go ahead and click on show me more, and then the education starts there. So you'll see a bit here, click on the arrows. They have the drag and drop questions that pop up there, and you can decide your answer. So let's go yes. You'll see that that's correct. So you usually have the questions that pop up like that, or there are also some questions that you swipe on. So that's here. On the top right, you'll see I have about 7,000 tokens. So there you'll see as you finish the lessons, that's where your tokens are recorded. And you also have your profile there. you can go ahead and fill that out. And I do believe after you fill out your profile, you get tokens for that too. So if anybody else wants that mug and that certificate, you definitely know what to do. And yep, that's a bit of a demo on how the app works. So I'm looking forward to seeing those downloads coming in.
ActionINVEST Academy Inc. We are the premier provider for private education in Guyana, and through our mission, our excellent team delivers a well-balanced curriculum that integrates technology and innovation to our educational programs to inspire children to reach their highest levels of success. Enroll now for nursery, primary, and secondary level. Check us out at any one of our 4 locations or contact us today. ActionINVEST Academy Inc. Be inspired to innovate.
There you had a update around the HerVenture app. We heard from Annabelle and Tirandai, and you also were able to get the walkthrough of how the app operates. And we would have also seen a slide around Midas BPO. This is a call center that is growing rapidly here in Guyana. They have locations at New Market Street and also in Linden. So if you are looking for a job in the call center industry that comes with training and a lot of other opportunities, I would encourage you to take a look at Midas, give them a call or find them on Facebook so that you can determine if the opportunity is right for you. You'll be seeing that slide a little bit later on again, so take a snapshot of it if it allows you to grab that information. We'll now be hearing from Ms. Rodlyn Semple, and she's going to be talking about the difference between on-site audits and remote audits. And again, as you know, the Who's Who TV show is geared at making sure that you understand the business climate, you understand that if you are a business owner, how do you move to the next level? And to move to the next level, somebody needs to determine that, and that's where audits come in. So let's hear from Rodlyn about these different types of audits.
Thank you, Dr. Doerga. We will examine the differences between what we call an on-site audit and a remote audit. So companies who have implemented their quality management system and they are desirous of having that third-party confirmation as to how well the system is implemented, you will encounter 2 areas: on-site activities and remote auditing. So part of the auditing process involves what we call the on-site activities. On-site activities is whereby the auditors, they come on-site in person and they examine your records, they interview, and they actually gather objective evidence. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, many international organizations that conducted third-party audits embarked on what we call remote auditing. A remote audit is one which is done off-site using ICT tools such as Zoom. Recently, we would have seen that drones are being used to conduct remote audits. And there are many advantages of this process. Number one, it protects the health and safety of those auditors, and also it actually reduces the cost. In the future, we might find that in addition to remote auditing, that methods such as drones will be used. Companies should embark on, having a blended system of both on-site and off-site, especially if we find that there are challenges in relation to the logistics and the layout. For further information on how you can successfully implement a remote audit process or an on-site audit process, give us a call on telephone number 501-0110 or send an email at iso@actioninvest.org.
Since 1985 we've been around, serving the nation is so much fun. Every customer's number one, A. Sons at Movie Town. More products, more variety, spacious shopping and a helpful team. Website and delivery, we're so proud to be Guyanese.
A. Sons, always happy to serve you. Come visit our new location at Movie Town as we bring you a premium shopping experience and a bigger product line to meet your everyday needs.
Furniture Store showroom has furniture for the entire home. Furnish your living room, your dining room, your kitchen, and your bedroom. Also get that appliance that matches your style. Come fall in love at our showroom located at Lot 4, Monrepo North, right on the public road. Call us on 220-8107 or WhatsApp on 672-1881. Get more without paying more when you shop at 401 Furniture Store.
Welcome back. And this week we also have information, and you just saw again the opportunity for jobs at Midas. But we also have NSB Omega Guyana Inc., a company that specializes in recruiting, staffing, and payrolling. Here today to share with you Ms. Gitanjali Rambali. She's going to be sharing with you how to state your references properly. So we're also looking forward to the team at NSB to continue sharing this type of information on a regular basis so that employees can also really benefit from this program to understand how they can better present themselves. Let's hear from Gitanjali.
Hi, and welcome back to our weekly CV and employment tips. I'm Gitanjali, the Human Resources Manager for NSB Omega. And today my main aim is to help you state your references accurately on your CV. So today we're going to be talking about how you're going to list your references, and more importantly, how do you decide who to list as a reference on your CV. Now generally, managers and employers look for references on your CV before they make an offer, and hence this is the reason why you should state at least 2 to 3 suitable references on your CV. So how do you decide who to list as a reference on your CV? Well, you can list your former managers or your current manager if they are aware and supportive of your job search. You can also list former or current colleagues. Now, if you're early in your career life and you do not have many former or current colleagues, you can go ahead and list your past professors or lecturers that you would have worked closely with. Now that we figured out who to list as a reference, let's talk about how do you accurately list them on your CV. Generally, you begin by listing 1. Their name, 2. Their position, 3. The company that they work for, 4. And most important one, their phone number and email address. I trust this helps you to list references more accurately on your CVs. For more information, you can give us a call on 227-3370. You can also follow us on Instagram, like our Facebook page, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to keep updated with our employment tips and to learn more about the vacancies that we currently have. Until next time, do stay safe. Goodbye.
I'm Dr. Vishnu Doerga, Managing Director of NSB Omega Guyana Incorporated. As you know, Guyana started its oil and gas journey in 2015, and the need for the development of local content became very important. Now, local content only happens when we have a significant level of local capacity. Operators like Exxon have operated across the world and have figured out what works best. Companies like NSB Energy out of Canada and Omega out of Norway have been serving companies like Exxon and many, many others across the world, delivering competent consultants to really get the work done. In 2018, after a long search, NSB Omega came in contact with ActionINVEST, and we established NSB Omega Guyana Inc. This particular collaboration, this partnership, really allowed a company that is very competent at what they do to work with a Guyanese company that is very competent at what it does as well, in terms of training and making sure that capacity is developed in different areas, to come together and bring a service that Guyana very much needs at this particular point in time. After going through a significant amount of training and preparing to be able to pursue an agreement, we were successful in 2019 and have since been providing candidates for different roles at Exxon, and we have also been successful in making sure that we are part of this particular supply chain. Our services include technical staffing, recruiting, and payrolling. Now, for technical staffing, we have a database that has in excess of 60,000 consultants, both from Guyana and across the world. Our preference, of course, is to make sure that Guyanese nationals who have the requisite skills have first preference for being placed in these positions. And if not, we're able to tap into foreign expertise that, with a strong interest in ensuring that skills are transferred to our nationals locally. These are employees of NSB Omega and those that will be placed with operators and other entities in Guyana. We also offer recruiting services where we can understand what the company needs, and then we locate the requisite skill and have that person placed with any company. And then our payrolling services, where we are able to take all the statutory obligations on NSB Omega so that companies can really focus on what they do best. We're not only set up for the oil and gas industry, although that may have been the initial intent. We've also been very successful with making sure that we serve the local industries here in Guyana, ranging from automotive to food production and much, much more. Our goal is to make sure that Guyanese get into jobs that they can really express themselves well, and that Guyana as a country as well is well on its way to prosperity.
Tired of battery problems? Frustrate yourself no more. Reward your vehicle with power, innovation, and style with its sealed, maintenance-free calcium alloy plates, advanced technological build, and rigid testing processes. Platinum Batteries delivers every time. Get 2 years warranty and fast after-sales services. Available at all auto retailing stores countrywide. Imported and distributed by Caribbean Motor Spares. 174 Zeeluck Public Road, East Bank, Essequibo. Telephone 609-7621, 502-3171. Get your Platinum Battery now. Platinum Batteries, power of your journey.
Welcome back. I would also like to congratulate Mr. Hardial Dubé and the team at Caribbean Motor Spares for the opening of their 4th location in Bath Settlement on Sunday, which was the 2nd of January. And it is really a pleasure seeing a Guyanese company, a company that originated in Essequibo, grow at such a rapid rate by serving its customers well and providing a wide variety of spares that are needed in our economy, not just for light vehicles, but I understand now also for heavy duty vehicles. So check them out. Again, congratulations for now having the 4th location in Bath Settlement. I know the other locations are at Zealot. There's one in Charlotte Street in Georgetown, and also at Grove on the east bank of Demerara. So congratulations, and keep growing, because in the economy that Guyana finds itself now, it is so important that organizations continue to develop themselves and serve the market to an extent that they can do it so well that there's no need for anybody else to come in and do it for us. So congratulations again, and keep up the good work. We'll now be hearing from Coach Prem Parsan, who will be talking to us about communication and the different methods of communication, and how you can also step up your level of communication and the results that come from that. So Coach Prem.
As we continue our conversation on our communication-rich seminar, we are looking to be able to understand the different patterns in how we communicate. Are you that business owner who is so focused on results and is wondering why aren't persons moving a bit faster? We need to be able to get to the results. We need to be fast action. And we're wondering and we're getting so frustrated. So it's so important to be able to understand the different styles. You see, there are 4 patterns, and this is what we call the DISC communication style. Being able to understand these 4 styles will give you the benefits and give you the skills of becoming a better communicator. You see, there are 4 different styles, and these styles are the dominant style, the influential style, the steady style, and the conscientious style. And we will go through these different patterns so that you can be able to understand how they prefer to be communicated to. We often choose to communicate to persons how we would like to be communicated to. But really, it's much more effective if we are able to communicate to persons how they would like to be communicated to. As a dominant style, you'd want to just get straight to the point. Have a list, three points, list it down and get to the results. That is an element of the dominant style. There are 3 other styles that you can learn about. As we go through the communication-rich module, you'll be able to understand how to identify these patterns so that you can be able to understand and how to be able to build trust with these persons. You see, 100% of our customers, our suppliers, our teammates are all human. So the skill of communicating is such a pivotal part of business in our environment. So as we seek to take advantage and to be able to have that element of predictability in our communication, we need to be able to understand how we can be able to further enhance our communication abilities. Our training dates are on January the 13th and the 20th. So register today and be a part of our session where we can be able to identify the behaviors, the patterns, so that you and your teammates can be better and much more effective at sales, negotiation, and your communication in your business and in your family. Register today. Contact us at 223-223-5583.
Being a business owner is a lonely job. As business continues to change so rapidly, staying ahead and above water can feel overwhelming. You have little time to concentrate on growing your business because you're stuck working in your business. Your attention is on the day-to-day operations, handling emergencies, and you are challenged to create that winning team that can run your business when you aren't there. You aren't making the money you could be because you aren't focused on multiplying your profitability. What would it feel like if your business finally gave you more than you put into it? Wouldn't it be nice to have a business that works without you? To have a team of customer-focused individuals who delivered on your company's promise even when you aren't there? Wouldn't it be great to be able to have the time to enjoy your family and have real work-life balance? You can live your best business life. But how? Most businesses invest in professional expertise in the most important aspects of their business. You hire an accountant or financial advisor to ensure your money is managed effectively. You hire a lawyer to help you navigate legal matters. Why not hire a business coach to help you with everything else? An action coach is a certified professional who brings with them a unique perspective and a set of skills to help you re-energize your business operation. They will help you find new, effective ways to solve some of your most taxing business challenges. Employing an action coach is a partnership, a relationship, and they will mentor you as your business grows. Quite simply, an action coach will help you find ways to have more time, build more effective teams, and make more money. Action Coach is the leading coaching company in the world with nearly 1,000 coaches working with more than 18,000 businesses a week. We not only expect results, we guarantee them with our 17-week guarantee. You can choose from a variety of business programs, from one-to-one coaching to group coaching. There is something for every business and every budget. Your business is not broken, and adding an action coach to your team will transform you into a powerful and robust business in your community. Working with a business coach can help you set up systems, processes, and strategies to help your business run more effectively and ultimately get ahead of your competition. You aren't alone, and we will work with you to help you find the most precious of resources: time. It is time to invest in your business and invest in your future. Go to actioncoach.com, and the first coaching session is on us.
Welcome back, and again, for those of you who are looking at the show on social media, we would encourage you to like the video, comment, ask any questions. Our team will be happy to answer them, and of course, share the video. For those of you looking at NCN on eNetworks, we're on channel 4, the same time every Tuesday from 7:15 p.m. to 8 p.m. So if you want to share the show with any persons who need to learn more about business and employment and the economy, let people know that they can see the show every Tuesday on television on NCN and eNetworks. And of course, find us on social media at ActionINVEST and on the Who's Who in Guyana business page as well. Because if you are interested in doing much better, both as an individual and as a business, you need to know how to take those steps, how to develop your brand. And to talk to us about brand management, to really continue the conversation that was started last week, I'm going to invite Coach Keon, and he'll be talking about some of the questions that need to be asked in order to develop your own brand. Let's hear from Coach Keon.
Hi, everyone. In this episode, we will be continuing our conversation on brand management. And of course, brand management is very important when it comes to adding that additional uniqueness to your organization, to your company, to ensure that you stand out in this busy world of multiple products and their services that might be crowding the attention of your prospective customers. Once you can manage your brand effectively, it is going to put your business in a position where it's easier for customers to recognize your company and or your product or service and make it easier for them to choose you. When we look at brand management, it is important to consider several different aspects from the attributes and characteristics of your product to the quality of the product to how you're positioning that product, whether you're going to be a premium product, etc. How do you market to your prospective customers? And of course, what you're communicating to them about your product or service all feeds into the identity of the brand. So, for this episode, we're going to be touching specifically on 4 questions that you should make sure that is answered when it comes to your brand management strategies. Now, it is important to make sure that these questions are addressed simply because it feeds into the strength of your brand and its positioning. The first question you need to make sure that you ask would be, why do you do what you do? Identifying the why in the business, which can be seen in its vision, its mission, and strategic objectives, will feed into how you position your brand and the marketing opportunities and channels that you can take advantage of. It is very important to keep in mind that your brand is actively solving a problem that either meet or exceed your customers' expectations and or demand. So you want to make sure that you first answer that question, why you're doing what you're doing, which is going to be very, very important. Number 2, you need to answer the question, who do you serve? It is very, very critical for you to have a clear identification of who your target market is or who your target markets are. Now, depending on the organization and or the company, you can have a single target market or you can have multiple target markets. Whichever brand you're using, it could be positioned differently for each specific target market simply because they may have different characteristics in terms of their demographics could be different, their location could be different, their behavioral patterns could be different, and all of these feeds into identifying your particular target market and determining how do I position my brand that could be effective to that specific target market or the various target markets that you may have as a company and or an organization. For example, at ActionINVEST Caribbean Inc., we have targets for persons who would want to grow their business. Those are business owners. We have a target market for the persons who are looking for professional development. That is going to be more to our training component. We have companies that are looking for to get to a stage of ISO compliance. That feeds into another target market. So it's important for our positioning to be very specific as much as possible to those individual target market. The next question that you would need to ask yourself, question number 3, would be, how will people or how will your specific target discover your brand? And this is where you're going to start thinking about the different marketing techniques and their medium that you can use to make your brand stand out and to get your message out there to your prospect. This is where you're going to look specifically at which techniques or medium would be more strategic in hitting or reaching your target market most effectively. It is important to decide if it's going to be print media, if it's going to be social media, if it's going to be direct marketing, whichever strategy you choose to get your brand out there, and the techniques that you choose will help to feed into your brand recognition and your brand positioning. And this brings up the final question: why should people care about your brand? Effective and excellent branding techniques will make people feel as though they are part of something bigger than themselves, and sometimes even part of something even bigger than the company itself, because they feel a sense of loyalty to the product or to the service that you're providing, and more specifically to the brand that you are positioning out there. This feeds into what we call brand loyalty. So, for example, when people hear the name of the organization or they see a particular brand, they have a sense that, hey, this is going to be something of quality. This is going to be a company that actually delivers, simply because you have been providing quality products or services and you've been building a brand simultaneously that represents that quality that you're providing, that high quality. Let me just make sure that that is qualified. Not just quality, but high quality or excellent quality. So persons are always eager to be a part of whatever you do. They're eager to use your products or services. And more importantly, they're eager to recommend it to other persons as well. So when you think about your organization and building your brand management strategies are going to be very critical in ensuring that you carve out or create your unique selling point and or proposition so that you can stand out in your market. To learn more about these particular strategies and or any other services that we offer here at ActionINVEST Caribbean Inc., feel free to call 223-5583, and one of our team members will be more than willing to provide you with the information to get you on the path to growth. Dr. Doerga?
Thank you very much, Coach Keon. And there you heard all about brand management. Again, if you or your company wants to learn more about brand management and do courses on brand management, we are able to offer that in a half-day or a one-day setting in person, but also via our learning management platform online, where you would be able to do the course at your own pace and receive your certificate on the completion of the course. So that is available. Go to actioninvest.org and to our corporate training page, and you will see 144 courses that you can actually enroll in and get started. Now, as we get to the close of the show, I would like to let you know that Team Action Invest will be present in Suriname very soon. We will be offering the services of ActionINVEST Caribbean or NSB Omega or recruiting services, and many other services by Guyanese companies that will be made accessible in Suriname and vice versa. So if you have an idea or an opportunity that may be able to benefit from our platform, make sure that you reach out so that we can discuss with you what is possible. If you don't have your copy yet of the Who's Who in Guyana Business Directory that you can see just behind me, please make sure that you collect your copy at our office in Watuente Parade Street or at the Center for Local Business Development or Go Invest or any other business support organization so that you can also benefit from having all that information at your fingertips. I trust that you got great value out of this show. Again, if you're watching on social media, please ensure that you share the video. If you found us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to sharing more information with you again next week. So take care and have a fantastic rest of the week.
Our world is an employee engagement crisis. Only 13% of employees are engaged in the global workforce, causing dramatic effects in any organization. Your organization can expect a more engaged workforce, improved productivity, an enriched culture, and increased profit. Engage and Grow is not your traditional training company. Training is dead. We're challenging the norm with everything we do, and our customers like it. All programs are individually designed by the Engage and Grow team, enabling you to facilitate the highest quality, tailor-made programs, improve communication skills, create deeper relationships, and foster a caring, social, and cooperative attitude. Our coaching will improve leadership qualities and build solid trust between employees, encouraging innovative thinking and proactive future planning. Engage and Grow will refocus, re-energize, and re-engage your employees, and we have tangible methods to measure the results. Our workforce engagement, leadership effectiveness, women's leadership, and engaging the millennial programs will create movement in the mind of employees and your business, creating a movement that will take your company as an empowered team into the future. Bring the gusto back into your organization. Engage and Grow.